Hello everybody, Chaplain Brown here as we continue on the work series. Remember, we're talking about the King David handing his kingdom over to his son Solomon. And he tells him, hey, be strong and courageous, but do the work. And we're defining what work means. W stood for willingness to take a risk, balanced with a willingness to wait. And the second one was O. O stood for obedient. We need to be obedient to what our values and our character and our morals are in our own lives. And we're going to get to R this week. R stands for resilient. I know that that's a popular word. In fact, it's not just in the military world, it's all over, being resilient. Billion-dollar corporations trying to define what resilient is and helping people be resilient. When it comes to being strong and courageous and doing the work, R, being resilient, this is what I need you to remember. As you're working towards being a better version of you, as you're working towards trying to be the best mom, dad, husband, wife, leader, whatever it is, this is what I need you to hear. It's not going to always work out the way you want it to. Sometimes you have the best plans. Sometimes you think you laid it out perfectly, but along the way you have stumbles. Along the way, I hate to say it, but along the way sometimes you fail. That's all right. That's part of being resilient. That's part of pushing forward. That's part of trying to do the work to be strong and courageous. I've often, and actually somebody told me this one time, that sometimes courage is its own reward. Sometimes we just got to do it. Sometimes we just got to take that risk and see what happens. That's part of getting better. And guess what? Along the way of getting better, it's not going to always work out the way you want it to, but you need to keep pressing forward, be resilient, and trying to create the best version of you. How does resiliency look to you? It might be a little bit different for me, it might be a little bit different for somebody else, but you need to define what resiliency looks like to you as you press forward to be a better version of yourself. Hey, really happy that you joined. Look forward to next week when we wrap up and we close out what this work series looks like. What does the K stand for? You're gonna have to tune in next week and check it out. Until then, have a blessed week.